So why do I have a coach? People always say, you have a coach? But you're a coach. You need a coach? No, I don't freaking need a coach. And none of my clients need coaches. Let me clear up one thing first right away. Coaching is not therapy. Well, actually, a lot of coaches are probably doing therapy, but that's not what I consider coaching to be. For me, coaching it's like in the athletics. If you are a coach on a team, the people that you work with are the ones that made the team. They're the people who already get stuff done, they already do stuff, they're already in shape, they're already good at what they do, they freaking try hard and they work, and they're on the team and they're being coached by you because they know that there's a level of performance that they could achieve that's greater than they could do on their own if they had a coach, or if you're on an Olympic team or whatever. Coaching is about working with people who are already performing, that know that there's a little bit more, they can get some more out of that. And if they did, the trajectory would change. And if that trajectory changed, where would they end up in months and years down the line? It's a totally different place. It's about high achievement, it's about high performance. For me, that's what coaching is. So, and I know most coaches probably aren't doing that, but maybe they think they are. But that's probably why most people are confused as to what coaching is. So anyway, so this is all about me telling you why I have a coach. And actually right now I've got four coaches, I guess you could say. Three coaches and a mentor. Dude, what are you, crazy? Why do you have what do you think, you're not okay? You need that much help? No. Don't need it. Don't need it. Have it because I love it. Why do I love it? Why do I have a coach? Well, first of all, my business coach, my primary coach, Rich Litvin. Dude is an authentic man. He's a role model for me. He's somebody that I look up to as far as the way he runs his business, the way he lives his life, the way how present he is with people. So the first part, he's a role model, right? There's things in him that inspire me. I inhale his way of being, and it resonates with the gold within me because it's really my truth that I'm putting onto him, and so it keeps me inspired to achieve a greatness that I know is within me. That's the first part. The second thing is that Rich is a fantastic mirror for me. And so I use this metaphor a lot when I explain coaching to my clients. The mirror of Erised, which is in Harry Potter. It's the mirror. When Harry looks in it, it doesn't show him his reflection. It shows him the thing that he would love, or the thing he most desires. And for me, Rich, my coach, he's a mirror. When I look in the mirror of Rich, I don't see what I expect to see. I see what's really there. And it's not always comfortable. Rich's motto is, I'm here to serve you, not please you. And it's the same motto that I've taken on. And it's like, I can feel it, man. It's true. It's not comfortable. It's not a coaching session we have where I don't get uncomfortable. My palms are always sweating. But that's what I want, right? Because we live our life blinded by the reality that we think is there. And then when we have somebody who can reflect our own truth back to us in a way that is more true than we think it is, because as soon as you hear it, you know. When you see it, you know. When they say it to you, when they ask the question, you have to look inside, you're like, shit, yeah, that's the thing that I've been trying to ignore. And then what happens? You get to integrate at a deeper level. You get to go out in the world and do a little bit of something that's a little bit more true for you. More true than you couldn't have done on your own. There's the level of self-accountability that I raise to when I know that somebody's looking. Look, to be completely honest, when I go to the gym with my CrossFit coach and he's there and we're doing a workout and he's looking, I go longer. I push more weight. I go an extra few reps. People pedal faster when somebody's looking. It's true. What are you going to deny that? What are you going to think that it's so noble and honorable to be able to do just as much on your own that you would when somebody's watching? Why? Why try to be so egoic? Why try to think that it's just and it's more noble to do it all on your own? Like I've said before, I hate DIY. It's stupid. Like, acknowledge the fact that we do more and people are watching, and utilize that to help us rise to a higher level, to be able to create more in the world. There's so many reasons. But some of my other coaches as well. I have a spiritual mentor, a friend of mine, really bright, intelligent, analytical, but also deeply spiritually grounded human being. And spending time in conversation with him helps me to move from here down into my heart, into my body, and to be connected not just with myself, but with everything. He reminds me that I am part of a greater whole. He helps me to connect to a deeper level of awareness. Would I do that on my own? Yeah, I've done my own practices and meditation and stuff like that. Do I do it as regularly? Do I put as much focus on it when I don't have somebody there that I'm checking in with every couple of weeks and having that deep kind of conversation with? No, I don't. And so once again, having somebody in your life in regularity consistency to bring you into that place, it's a powerful thing, you know? And all the different coaches that I work with, whether it's working on something specific like spirituality or intimacy or business, or it's just a coach in general, I know that I have potential within me that will never be as realized as it will when I am engaging with other human beings in a professional context. Now, it's a big difference between having friends. Of course, I've got lots of friends. I've got a group of really close friends that I can have deep conversations with, and I even have a few friends that are coaches. But I'll tell you what, my conversations with my friends, and especially even my friends that are coaches, they're not the same as the conversations I have with my professional coaches and my professional mentor, because the dynamic of the relationship is a huge part of it. First of all, the conversations are one direction. Typically in a social conversation, they go both ways. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, you know, a little bit about you, a little bit about me, and the energy is shifting back and forth. And so the intensity that you experience is never going to be as high as it is in a coaching relationship or mentoring relationship. A relationship that's defined as one that's here serving you. That's the first part. But also, I also consider a coaching and a mentoring relationship to be more than friends. I make the analogy that you know, when you have in an intimacy situation, we used to do dating coaching, my wife and I, for guys, and they used to say, well, how do I end up not being just friends with women? Well, Kalpna, brilliantly, my wife, would always say that you think that friends is one box and then, you know, intimacy is a different box, but it's not. It's like there's two rooms, and one, you have to go through one room to get to the other, and the first room is the friends room, and the next room is the intimacy room. So you got the model wrong. Intimacy isn't the alternative to friendship, it's an extension beyond friendship. You still have to have the trust of friendship, but it's going deeper, it's sharing more. And so with the same thing with coaching, right? I call it, coaching is more than friends. When my coach is coaching me, he's going beyond just making me feel good. Like with friends, it's like you're just pleasing each other, making each other feel good. He's going beyond that. And he's going to the place where it's serving and helping me. It's like if your friend was bleeding on the street, you'd hold them and you'd comfort them and you'd keep them feeling safe and you'd talk to them and you'd make them feel good until the doctor, the paramedics, whatever got there. And those professionals would come in and their job would be to serve and to save your friend, and they'd go beyond comfort. Yeah, they'd try to keep them comfortable, but their highest priority would be to help them, even if it meant they had to be uncomfortable. And so the coaching and the mentoring relationship, it's about defining that there's permission to do more than just make you feel good, than to be more than a friend. And so again, the reason that I have defined relationships like this, coaching and mentoring, is because I want relationships with people that are there to serve me at a level deeper than friendship. So those are some of the reasons why I have a coach and a mentor for people who ask, and you know, seek out professional or defined relationships with coaches, with mentors. You know, don't just sign up with somebody, experience what they do. Ask them to have, you know, spend some time with them, experiencing what they do, experience the difference of a conversation or whatever it is that you do, the kind of work that you do, in a context, in a relationship that's more than friends. So hope that clears some of that stuff up for you guys, and thanks for your questions, and I will talk to you soon. Much love.